Alright, welcome neighbors, Miracle Farm 1927 Homestead, and today we're in the shop and we got this, what is it after?
L3300.
An L3300 Kubota. I spent yesterday taking the loader and the loader frame and the rollover bar off, and so anyway, we got them in the shop. And it's got a few different problems. You can see up here we got a big wheel cylinder leak, or not a wheel cylinder, a wheel seal leak. And we got problems with the clutch. You push the clutch down, and when you're trying to go, when you release the clutch, it doesn't release. You actually got to pull it back up with your foot. So we're going to have to split it to see what's wrong with that. But what I was going to show y'all today we're having a problem when you're going down the road, and it doesn't have to be high gear, pretty much any gear, but if you're going at decent speed you can hear it. Something is clunking on this side of the tractor when you're going down the road. So this tractor has a planetary gear right there. It's got a little gear coming from the differential, and it goes to a big gear that goes to the wheel. So we're figuring a gear is off, or a tooth is off, because I can turn the wheel and I can feel like a dead space. So I was gonna jack it up and show y'all what it's doing and show you what's wrong. If y'all have one that's making a noise in the rear end, it's a possibility that's what this is. So anyway, we're going to jack it up and I'm going to run it for you so you can see what
Bumping racket.
Alright, so we're about to take the tire off. Daddy's got all the lug nuts out, and we got to take the tire off to get the axle housing off. As you can see, got split in half to take care of our clutch problem. So we got to take some more stuff apart for that. But today we want to get this axle housing off and see what was wrong so we can get our parts ordered. So anyway, we're about to pull this tire off and we'll get the axle housing and show y'all what's wrong. Shake it. So there's something causing that movement.
Alright, I'm gonna turn it. No movement.
Yeah. So anyway, we got the tire off. Now we gotta take all them bolts out, and we're gonna pull this. It'll just pull straight out. I'm not gonna be able to film that because I ain't got nowhere to put the camera. But anyway, when we get this piece off, we'll be back with you to see if we can find anything wrong. Alright, so after I fought off with this thing, getting that silicone unstuck, you can see right there, there's a pile of gears. So right down here, let me probably too much light. You can see one's missing right there. 3's missing right there, and I think that's about all of them. But anyway,
It's got
we got or no, that's 4.
4 missing there.
4 right there, and then 1 right there. So that's what she was. The bearings feel good in it. I don't feel like they've been eat up, but yeah, that'll make a noise. I'm surprised it wasn't making a bad noise.
They didn't have but one that wasn't connected.
Yeah, the old guy asked us, we come in for that clutch, and he's asking us, because Daddy had to drive it a little bit of a ways, and he asked us, so you don't think that noise in that rear end hurt anything, will you? And Daddy was afraid to drive it, and then he had me drive it, and I was afraid to drive it because it was knocking so bad, as you seen. What that was doing, it was getting to them teeth right there, and it would have to travel that far. This little gear would have to travel that far before it got to good teeth. So that's why she was making such a bad racket. But anyway, so that's good. Like me and Daddy always say, we like to find something wrong.
Oh yeah, I love to see something broke.
Well, because if you get in one and we don't know why it was making a noise, that's different. But we know why that one was making a noise. So we're happy with that. We're actually happier. A lot of people wouldn't be happy with that, but we're awful happy because we see what's wrong with it. So hopefully a new gear. The little one looks a little rough, but I think it'll slide. But definitely want to do something with this big one. Hopefully we can still get that part. But anyway, we'll see y'all later. That's what if one's making a noise. That's the first place you check. Is this planetary gear. It's yes, the final drive. It's a drop axle is what it is, and all these Kubotas have these drop axles. So anyway, so that's the first place you look if you ever have one that ain't running good in the rear end, making a noise. More than likely it's this big gear right here. So we'll see y'all later.